Tell me when we're back. We're back? Okay. What did you, Jesus Christ, what did you see? What happened? It just stopped? You saw up to the second one? Okay, well. That's the way it's going to be, huh? All right, good warm-ups. We're gonna collect the discs here. A lot of them went right. I didn't get an overheat warning on my phone though, so I'm not sure what the fuck that was. All right, we got one disc over here somewhere. Yes, yes. Probably on. Take a little gander. Got some tall grass. We might have our first like man down here. This is what we're looking at. All right, carefully step through the cactus. Ouch. Interesting, interesting. Let's try changing the camera. What a treat. All right, we're back. Ouch. Hold on. Oh shit, I gotta get out of there. I got pants full of cacti. All right, well. Feeling the teeth already. I mean, dude, look at this shit. We don't have big woods in Texas, but it's just insane brush. I mean, this shit might be in there. I'm coming back to this I don't love that the camera flipping. Whatever. All right. We're gonna come back for that one. What up, Dhaka? Welcome to the great outdoors. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're gonna go back. Give that other one more pass. I'm gonna go into the shrubs. See if we can't scare it up. Are we even on the correct fairway? Well, it's actually a really nice fairway, but I'm not on it. Okay, I looked in the cactus. I didn't see shit. So now I'm gonna put you down here and I'm going in. I'm going in. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay. Got it. We're good. Just like I drew it up. All right. We'll call that a warm-up. I'm one throw in. That's one stroke in. Usually on the holes when there's not a field where I can throw, I'll throw a few, call them my warm-up, take the best one, and that's my one fudge. So here we go, cheater mode engaged. But that's the way we're doing it. Unfortunately, though, that's the end of the. What up, Nick? That's the end of the scoring generosity. From here on out, it's hardcore rules. All right, so now we're up the fairway a bit. Drive went pretty well. This particular drive. We're going back around that light tree into this like little tunnel, this glade, and it goes back to a basket. Now on this side of the fairway, where all this brush is, it drops off into a creek. So that's no bueno. Happy birthday, Nick. Happy birthday. Sark Magics for Nick's B-Day. All right, I'm gonna try and get, something like this. So I'm gonna go to that little Staby baby, that light blue one that turns, because I'm afraid of throwing it and it going into these bushes. That does put at risk it turning too soon and going in there, but hey, this is what we're doing. I gotta throw it hard. I gotta not suck. I'm gonna try and belt it out there. Get a little left turn on it. If I throw it straight, I'm doing good. I'm huge. I don't know my own strength. I almost overthrew it with my stabes. We'll take it though. We're in the fairway. Not the best, not the worst. I would have liked for it to just glide around there. Am I still up from the first stream? No. It crashed. I don't know why. After 25 minutes. Uncontainable power. You can kind of start to see as we walk up the basket. You see the bark chips, the gentle left turn. Little beautiful green back there. So we're close. Par 4 though, I should be putting for a birdie right now, but that ain't wasn't in the cards. So far, no one else in sight. I'm bringing you back here, so you can kind of see the basket between those trees, and we'll see if we can curve this one around to the left. Did I see trailer for Mortal Kombat 2? They had me at Carl Urban. Yeah, I'm in. What up, Denim? Shout out, Denim. All right, we're going to try. I'm using this again. It's got that nice left turn. We're going to try and throw it over the bark chips, curve it back around. Easy peasy, Gary Sinise. That's not what I wanted at all. Too high, too far right. It's all right. If I get a bogey on every hole on this course, I'm winning. I really wanted to be putting from closer at this point, but that's the way it goes. That's 3 strokes into a par 4. This would be an incredible par save for the young Texas lad. All right, let's see if we can't, behind the basket, it just drops off. So, a little bit of a death putt situation. I might put a little loft on this, get it high so it doesn't, that's me pussing out, by the way, so it doesn't go too far. Haven't putted at all. This shit is not what I had in mind. Also, look at this green, dude. This is like drop off. It's pretty sick. Creek on both sides. And a putt. Get in. Shit. Sailed it. Little practice putt. Closer. Player 3. Player 3 came to game. That's a no count though. What would be good? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was for par. So now this is to save a bogey. Double bogey, totally possible. I'm gonna get my practice putts in while I can. All right, where's this fucker go? Oh my god, it rolled. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like what? Region 3, let it be. Oh hey. I go. For a bogey. We take those. We take those.
Let me just write that down in my scorecard.
That's a bogue on hole one. Pretty standard for me. Everywhere I go, I'm filling out manifestos, little handwritten manifestos for some archaeologist someday to be like, what strange god the ancients worship. New baskets though, the fucking MVP baskets. It's pretty nice. Those are like 2 weeks old. All right, so now from this hole, here's our fairway, beautiful fairway. Chunk. We go to hole 2. We cross the creek. We head on over. There's the tee pad. We're going to be throwing that way. Let's do it. By the way, all the lads are disc golfing. Zach is ball golfing. I can't hold that against him though, because that shit's actually difficult, or even more difficult. Ravage is better than me. He touched a disc golf disc for the first time on our trip. He's better than I am. Throws farther, putts better, scores lower. Is insane. Hole 2. Nick is grinding. Stu is actually going nuts. Disc bag, he's out like practicing his form. I love it. Mrs. Stu filming him. Go golfing? Oh my god. I don't think I would. It would be just too much. Here's hole 2. Little tee pad. Right down there. In the creek we just crossed over here, in the foreground, about 80% of the way there, it cuts across. So there's a ditch. And then the basket sits in this nice little, like, clearing down there. So, I think this will give you... I think you could see the basket peeking through the trees down there. I can't pivot the camera down, so... we'll work with it. We're going to try throwing that MD1, that nice straight one. Because it's not June anymore. Nick! Busting out the straight discs. Nick! Alright. It's his birthday. I take that back. It's his birthday. It's June for today. Okay? Hell straight. Alright, the goal is to kind of either get it through those light trees, through that little gateway, or to the right and get lucky. Off for anything that goes off left isn't great. So hopefully this little baby goes straight. As usual, name of the game out here is keep it low. Here we go. Keep it low. Keep it straight neck. Straight into the ditch. I'll take that over going left. It's too low, needed to be higher. It's at least straight. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of gay shots coming up here. We'll switch to this. Over the little creek and through the woods. All right, see what you want is to zip it in there, land it on those bark chips. What I did is I just threw it too low and it just went into the ditch. So we got a long putt for a low percentage birdie. This is a par 3. And my disc is right there, putting up. There we go. I think I just heard disc golfers. All right, here we go. Doing all my practice ones. All right, first one's the keeper. These are for practice. Close? I don't hate that though. Still have cactus in my socks. It is extremely painful. Should be a little better. I don't hate it. The putt is... A lot of times you can just kind of feel if you're off. Feels okay. Poison ivy, poison oak, all over. That we do. Ticks are here, but they're nothing like that New Jersey sitch. All right, here we go. The keeper is close, but also short, never had a chance, whatever. We're gonna get an easy par. The others were close. One rimmed out of the basket, but let's clink the chains, you know? Get some ASMR. That's a par. I love that for me. Okay. What up, Nate Sark? How's it going? What up, Bean? Head nodding to nobody. There's people over there, but I don't know if they're golfing or if they're skaters over there just like smoking crack. There's a whole drug / hobo camp. All right, here's our basket. We walk on the trail over the creek bed. Hole 3's tee pad on the hole 2 that we just did is about as easy as it gets out here, and that's a low ceiling blast over a creek, which is thankfully dry. We're back in the thick of it. Everybody knows. Here we go. All right. Tee pad, hole 3. What's your favorite discs? I don't have like a favorite. My like low distance workhorse is the Toro, but it does not go far. I can just count on it turning left. But I've just recently sort of stumbled into, well, this is new, flies dead straight. I love that. And the Lutz, whatever. It's only a speed 9, but man, it glides. It's got wings. Here's the issue with this hole. .426-foot par 4. It goes to where you can see the dark bark chips. And then that green stuff past that is bad. Good, bad. From the bark chips, you can kind of see it through the trees heading that way. It's basically like a 90-degree turn. I mean, clear the fuck down there. So, first thing you got to do is just split these uprights, which I rarely do. That's challenge 1. We'll scoot you over here. Such a cool, another cool fairway though. This little course, I'm telling you, this little course is renowned in the Austin area, which is not short on dope disc golf courses. But this is not necessarily what I really wanted today, because I just wanted to chill and vibe. All right, I'm picking my mid-range. That's not quite as straight as the other one, but not quite as stable as the blue one. So hopefully we get through the trees, and then it has a nice little left turn. It lands out in the dark bark chips. And hopefully we don't hit the trees in the foreground, you know? Hopefully. All right. I'm gonna throw another one just for shits and gigs. That was straight. It just nosed up. You know what? You know what they say? Third time's the charm. Keep it low. You know what is crazy? I feel like this disc has really been begging to be thrown today. I mean, that's bad too, but we keep the first one. Wait, I missed it. Who used my shirt? Nobody better fucking use my shirt. Gotta go with the first one. First one went up, hit the branches, fell down. It's at least in the middle. That's good, because if you get off to the side, you're fucked. It's gonna be a nose up kind of day. This is good. I gotta lock the fuck in with the nose angle. That is a symptom of not having played much. Here we go. All right. My disc is between the rocks, right there. I need to get up, and you can see the light green that you see along here is the far side of the fairway. The hole is over there. I just need to get this up around the corner, so I'm grabbing that stable disc, the one that loves to turn. Wet. Just throw it from here. All right. Up to the low to the left. This can't be far because this drive was so bad. So we basically need a placement shot. And then we go. The temptation is to blast it through the woods, but it never goes well. So we'll just do this. Still went a little too far left, but hey, we're moving. This creek is wet. Yeah, I'm gonna be sweaty like a monster. All these creeks are still full from the same floods you heard about on the news a week ago. Where I'm at right now, all of this would have been underwater. Back of your shirt has a doo-doo stain. Oh, it's me walking through the brush. It's going to be filthy by the time I'm done. All right, here's that one drive that wasn't the worst. It got over the creek at least. Here's where this little upshot went. I needed it not here, I needed it there. So let's take a look. My lie. What up, guac? Run through the forest, snatch your disc like a little goblin. All right, hold on. There's my lie. Here's the dark bark chips. The light green you could see from the tee. I needed that here. All right, so our fairway takes like a 90 plus degree turn, recrosses the stream, and there's our basket. So let's see what we can do. Put this down. Where's my shit? There's my shit. Alright, you should be able to see me. I'll be over here. There's my disc. I can barely see it behind chat, but you can see the fairway, bobs and weaves down here over the creek into the basket. So, par 4, I'm on 2, throwing 3. I'm just looking for progress to save a bogey. I'm just going to belt it and see how far we get. It should be tipped up so far. I'm going to have to fucking whip this. Try not to hit that. And hopefully just get up there a little bit. Let's get some progress. Situation. Not unhappy with the upshot though. Yeah, I'm curious, could you hear me from there? No, barely. Okay. Interesting. Phone mics are very interesting. They get absolutely blown out. Inside like 5 feet. Outside 10 feet, they just fall off though. All right, here we go. There's our keeper. Not actually bad. We'll put this here. I hear people, so we'll see. That should have me in the frame. If somebody catches up to me, because I'm yapping, I'll let them play through. Alright. So we're going to send this up. Hopefully bank it left. This is throwing 4. So this ridiculous putt would be for a par, but past the basket, it falls off. That's where the creek belts around, splits right here and goes around. So I don't want to go far. All right, lean it up here, way off to the right. Let it come back. Let the stability carry it. See, that one is way less stable. So you saw it pull to the left, nowhere near as much, but that was actually pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, we got people on hole 1. The basket of which is just to my left. Look out for the big black ticks. All right, so there we go. That's pretty good. I was just maybe a few feet short, but the line was good. ASMR time. 4, 5 strokes on 3. I got a bogey on a Pt.2, right? I think. 1, then 2 up to the basket, 3. Yeah, Pt.2. 3 on 2. Okay, well, I'm 2 over. Going on to hole 4, wherever the fuck that is. Have a good night, Wallace. Okay. All right, hole 4, let's go. Let's do our little Loxy doodle. Nice little beautiful green. We came around from up there. You see the bark chips, the fairway, and then way off to the right was the basket. Through there you can hear the people, maybe. There's people right through these trees playing hole 1. I think we go over here. We'll check this little sign. Hopefully there's something. Hole 4. Okay. Another little tiny guy. It's just you got to get it through. You got to thread the needle again. What up, Legal Eagle? How you doing? Gnats are out though. There we go. All right, let's see if we can't get this to not fall over. You can see the T-pad, bottom right, basket through the uprights. Let me put my backpack down or the tripod's going. Train. Little choo-choo. All right. See, now if I was confident with a forehand and could throw it straight, I would, but I'm not. So, because the forehand is going to zip out there and then want to come back right. If I was confident, I could blast one straight with just a little right turn. But I'm going to try and throw the straight mid-range out there. Cheat it a little right, and hopefully it comes back slightly and lands out there by the basket. Them's the plan. What do we got? Nice, tiny little 160 feet. If I get it through the trees into the grass, I'm pumped. All right. Let's see. Keep it low. Good almost. Hit the upright. Also wasn't low. Not low, but through the upright. Whatever. We're moving along. I can't throw a million shots per hole. Keep going though. It's practice. That's what you got to do. Repetition. Get my reps in. Keep it low. Get through the trees. Did neither. Now we're disc golfing. Where did that go? Oh, that went here. The other one got through. Okay. Why is the arrow on the tree pointing the other way? Beta? Check that logic at the door. Okay. All right, I'm going to try. Putters, when thrown hard, generally fly pretty straight because they're aerodynamically kind of neutral and heavy. They just don't go far. I'm going to try and belt this because I don't want it going right into the creek. I don't want it going left into the jungles outside of Quezon. I want it to just fly straight there. I probably can't throw it hard enough to get it there, but I'll give it a try. A little bit of a run up here on this thing. Keep it low, keep it flat. If I see one Lamau, Keck, lol, and chat, one ha ha ha, say, one sarcastic bullseye, all right, I might lose my mind. Well, we don't even need to move the camera. One, two, three. Sweet. Let me attack this 150 footer like 30 feet at a time. Slow is fast, you know? Here's my first drive. Oh shit. Or not first drive, the drive that didn't suck, second drive. The non-taker. Oh no, my umbrella. Okay. You saw that putter fly though. They just fly dead straight. That's why the pros, they can throw a mile. A lot of them love chuck. They'll throw a putter 400 feet. All right, bogey save. Bogey. Oh, it's so much cooler out here than it was the last time. 4 strokes, hole 4. Moving on to hole 5. Last time I played hole 5, it was 2 months ago. It's a par 5. I did it in 9. Nobody's mad. Yeah, I have my little umbrella, kind of. It's a cooler day, and also the little umbrella is keeping a little shade on the phone. Still don't know why it shut down. 20 minutes in though. It's a little off-putting. All right, so here's our beautiful green. Should have driven this in 1. Definitely in 2. That's where we came from. We're going to follow that creek, jump over that rock, up the trail we go, follow the bark chips, which are technically the fairway of 5. We're going to walk backwards along 5 to the tee pad up there. 5 is long, and then way out there till you're out of the woods. We got with a K. What's up with a K? Hydrate. Good call, Claire. Good call. Little clouds. Got some beautiful clouds. Helping keep us somewhat cool. What up, Arlo? We got to cross this infernal creek, which plagues us. It's pretty. This is one of the reasons why this disc golf course is well received. Makes good use of not a lot of space, and doesn't feel like you are public parking it. All right, there's tee pad. We're on the fairway. You can see the fairway goes down there, and the clearing you see is where, that's not even where we get out. It's past that. Straight, all the way out of the trees, and then it's off to the right. This is a long hole, possibly the crux of the course. What was the footage on this one? 765. In fact, I might just... We're going to cop a squat here. And let these fellas play through. Well, ah, fuck it, they're on the hole before. Okay. What up, Juki? All right, it's just down and to the right. Down and to the right. That's what we got. What up, Kiwi? You guys are good to go. All clear. Same spot as me. What's that? Same spot as me. All right, we're going to try and belt out a forehand here. Would love it to go straight, turn a little right. I'm fucking crashing out. I just learned what crash out means. I'm gonna overuse it. I'm fucking crashing out. Who was it? By the way, who was it? Who in Nick's chat was like, whatever. No, I'm just lashing out. I don't want names. It's fine. I'm gonna do the same thing. That's one. That's two. Forehand is a work in progress. There's no way I can get it better without just fucking it up consistently, but that doesn't mean that I want to kill a fucking human baby in real life every time I use it. No, they may be fathers. All right, that's two. Backhand, right down the fucking the old poop shoot. I'm glad. That was too low, but I had no room. I was against that tree, so I was cramped. That was basically a scramble. Doesn't matter, I'm good. That's three. Three on the par five. You got to be about 80% of the way there, you say to yourself, huh? I'm not even halfway. Here we go. I'm on the fairway, though, for a change. At this point, it's just a journey. I'm just journeying. Backhand, up the road. Keep it flat, keep it low. Now I'm rushing. It's all bad. Whatever, I'm rushing through five. I don't care. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? That one, my release angle was low. Not flat. Angled. Pulled hard to the left. You can see my disc down there. Across the creek. I need to be over here. I'm gonna leave you here. Let me just take a couple options. And then I'm running. We're off-roading. I didn't have a shot back onto this fairway. So I'm just moving up the fairway of 7. And then I'll figure out how to get back onto this fairway later. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, here it is. This was 4 strokes. That was 5. That was 5. 5 strokes. This is the fairway for 7. Coming back. I need to be over there. 5 throwing 6. That's what we're doing. Good job, ellipsid. Okay. So now the gamble is chuck it over the trees to the right or proceed up 7. If this were a pro tour, this would definitely be out of bounds, but it ain't. So it ain't. I think it opens up down there, so I'm going to throw this down 7. Thankfully, no one's down there. Forehand. Fuck it. Hopefully curving in there a little bit. Turned it over, got a lucky tree bounce. I gotta practice. Still turned. Okay. I think I can get back on my fairway though from here. That's 6. 6 on my par 5. Maybe I'll let them just play through since I'm fucking lagging. Okay. Well, this is my lie. Where'd the other one go? I gotta get. What camera are you on? Okay. I gotta get. What up, Stream Bams? My lie is here. We're gonna chill for a minute. Let them play through. What's happening with my forehand? I have decent forehand arm speed and spin, but my release angle is so whack. So because the speed and the spin are okay, I need to release it lower. But I'm coming through because I'm used to like an overhand baseball throw. So I'm lifting it up too much, and then it's just... So I need to release it low. Release it low. And subsequently not get the nose up. Skipping holes. Basically, I'm closer to the tee pad of 7, which is there, than I am to the basket of 5, which is out there at the end of this clearing. How hot is it? It is like 93 Fahrenheit. What's that? 33, 35, something like that. Celsius. I'm wearing long pants as anti-tick measures. This is, dude, I'm loving this. We're 10 degrees cooler than the last time we played. We're back. Oops. Alright, they're coming up behind me. They're playing faster than me anyway, so. He was just like, that was my 5th shot. I'm nowhere near it. I feel your pain, brother. I think I'm a pro because I'm filming. Yeah, for real. Like, check this fucking guy out, dude. Should throw a practice throw. Let's throw practice. Practice forehand. Try and get it straight. Better. That was actually nice. Hit the tree there. Dude, that was a couple good ones. "70 years ago seems like no time at all." Does no back seating really count on this stream? That shit just stays on, Matron. I ain't about to go fishing around in the stream info options on the mobile app. Have the other disc golfers passed? They're putting on 5 right now behind me, so I'm chilling. I'll try a couple more shots because they got to go to 6 after this. I don't see anybody behind them. I'm gonna try backhand. What's been my miss? Nose up. I need to keep it flat. That's an overcorrection. that's overcorrecting too low. We'll figure it out. Here we go, let's play. All right, not here. Way deep through there. Here we go. Need to get it in that, out into that clearing. Would be nice on this shot. I'm just gonna blast it out there and hope for the best. Like the line? Hit the tree. Off we go. We're moving. Almost got through. That is 7. Look at where you're throwing. On the run up, you're actually not looking at where your disc is going. Peripheral vision at best. Oh, here we go. I just need to work on my everything. Yeah, your reach back has your shoulders almost facing backwards. All right, we'll try. Oh shit, where'd my blue one go? You're right back. I'm over here somewhere. Okay. Technique is more important than power, that's true. All right, we're gonna throw the blue one. What am I up to? That's 7, I believe. 7 throwing 8. Yeah, okay. Forehand, the whole way. This is a terrible spot to be. Oh my God. At least it was flat. That's better. All right, that's 7. We're chipping away. Good rim, bad rim. I was right in the middle of the 2 fairways. Unfortunate. That seemed like an open shot compared to the shit I put myself in. All right, throwing 9 for an insane quadruple bogey save. Let's get your parasol in place. get the whole thing in the shot. What up, Stu? Stu in the house? All right, throw on 9. Patent pending. Yeah, I was too in the middle on that last one. But I bust out a patent pending every now and then. I think we can putt this. All right, throwing 9. Let's see how far this is. I'm curious. $75. That's not good. That's not good for a 9th. 75 feet. Where's the crew? Minnesota, Massachusetts, San Francisco, New Jersey. Am I muted? Okay, good. I was not muted. All right, here we go. 75 feet. The keeper for fun. Choo-choo train. Let's try a standstill. Actually like that better. Okay, 9. Throwing 10. Let's go. I've actually devolved since I played last, which checks out because the course I played a couple days ago, it didn't go well. I hit every tree. Go Reim. Well, there's only 9 holes. I'm not against doing another lap, though. I'm thinking about it. All right, 10. Even this is terrifying. What up, Tommy? Hope you're rocking, Tommy. Where'd that purple one go? Let me just jot down this double-digit score. Flanzy, are you calling me on a courtesy violation? That's a stroke. Call me on that. That's a stroke penalty. Okay. Downtime. What's up? Thanks for the nuke. There's our basket, the end of the nearly 800-foot trek through the woods. Par 5. I've hit it in a cool 10. We're now walking down this way across the walking path. Into Another one of the easiest holes, and it just eats my lunch. Hole 6, on to hole 6. Yeah, I might do another lap after this. And then, then we're gaming later. I'm thinking maybe some Outlast, some solo Outlast, run the dailies. I'm not sure, we don't have group plans, but dude, like, look at this. It's just so, for a little 9-hole course in Texas, it is so cool. It's just really hard. Stu was asking about hunt. Oh, I would hunt with Stu. I'll do a little hunt with Stu. All right, so here I've walked into this little glade. There's the tee pad. The creek is full from the floods. Fairway is barely a fairway. I'll show it to you when we get on the tee pad. But it's the far side of the creek. It's just covered in trees and shit. And then we gotta watch for pedestrians. I know what you all just thought, you terminally online sickos. And then the basket is right across the pedophile trail over there in the trees. So there's like a carnival game. Pedophiles like cruise back and forth over here because there's children over there. Juicy, tasty children. So they go over there, then they get chased off, and you have to thread the needle. So that guy just heard me talking about hitting pedophiles. It's all good. Who wouldn't support me on that endeavor? Right? A pedophile. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Now, unfortunately, here's the tee. It implies that you're throwing straight through there. That's down the creek, low ceiling, doom. So the preferred shot is like a hyzer, like a turning shot, tilted through this fairway, out there, across the pedophile trail. Here comes some now. Shh, shh, shh. Look at them glisten in the sun. That's because they're sweaty. Oh, they're on petacycles. Interesting. All right. This shit should be so easy. It's short. 215. It's just you got to bend it like Beckham around there, and it's never easy. All right. Well, I'm gonna blast it through to the right and try and just lean the edge of the disc down. The problem with this is a lot of times, because I'm trash, this results in a nose up release and I hit the trees. Here we go. Just get out of the woods. Right idea. Actually better than I usually do. All right, good nose down correction. You see, you see the vision. You see the idea. I needed to release that sooner, but I late released it, and it flew Instead of releasing here, I released it here and it zipped into this tree. I'm gonna put you here. My lie is somewhere behind this tree, and you should be able to see the basket. Oh, I can't see it in the sun. It should be like right there. All right. BRB. Muscle manos. Workable though. All right, first one's the keeper, second one was practice. So I fell right at the base of this tree. Not as close as I'd like, but not the worst. So that's 2. This is for a par save. Also, what up, Grip? How you doing? Okay. Zip it in there. Give me this one. Zip it in there. There we go. Zip it in there. Woo! All right, par. Oh, I needed a par. Hydrate. I might need to go get more water too. Let me write it down. Hold on. All right, that was hole 6. Par. Feels good. I fucked that one up a lot. Hole 7, par 3, 262. Is this 7? So the fairway I was on earlier is actually 9, but this is 7. Here's hole 6, tee pad, nice little tunnel. You're getting the idea behind this course, and then the basket's at the end there, right near the parking lot. Start drinking my piss. I might have to if I go for another round. All right, I'm just gonna try and throw this and get out of the way so you can see, but basket is just to the left of the basketball hoops down there. Again, it's just, you gotta throw it down like a tunnel, which requires touch that I presently don't have. All right, so any forward progress is good. I'm gonna belt this one out. It's a little bit of an understable, so I'm hoping this left angling that I have, the understability will tug it up a little bit, help me out. Nothing can help me with not throwing it up into the trees. Got to keep it low. Not low, but it's through. Progress. Got lucky. Ask a pet. Hey, psst, hey, pedophile. Can I have a drink? Can I have a drink, you fucking pedophile? Okay, here, let's look at the walk here. All right, I've scooted down to the left. We were thrown over from that tee pad over this hill. Then there's this kind of little gully. I got lucky lacing it through branches above the fairway. So I got a lot of forward progress. We'll take it. All right. Parking lot, basket. Looking back down the fairway, you can see the little berm and the tee pads up over that. My lie, it's this gold disc right there. So, not the worst. Here you can see the basket, and you should be able to see me. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Just a little throw up here to the right, turn it back to the left, get it close. That would be like a pretty decent par for me. Alright, let's just get this close. That's the goal. Alright, we're going to be... Hey, patent pending. Speak of the devil. That'll do. That'll do. That'll work. Slightly awkward lie, but it was open. The shot here. Well, here you can kind of see how it looks. But it was the standing like that. The tree was out of my way, so. Not crazy difficult, but decent. Need more pars after the reaming hole 5 gave me. Unfortunately, it's all downhill from here. Holes 8 and 9 are tough. All right, tee pad. We just came out of the woods. Parred 7. tee pad back into case on. The basket is peeking between two trees right above my thumb. It's all bad. 8 and 9 are both really hard. Just meant to really crush your soul on the way out. I don't have any strat here other than go for as much distance as I can and hope for good tree luck. All right, here we go. Keep it flat, keep it low. That's good. I mean, it fades left. That's about as good as I can do. That's a good throw. I don't have the range. If I had the range, that would be fading out right up on the green. But I don't have the range. So this is about as good as I can hope for. So now what's going to happen is it will have funneled left. And I got to chuck it up the hill. Taking birdie kind of off the table, but maybe a nice par. Those shots though, even for a dog shit player, that's the shit. When you let it go, you know it's good. And then watching that shit sail is just so cathartic. Nearly lost my umbrella. Ballerina-esque. I mean, I feel like a real clodhopper, but it's fun watching somebody who knows what they're doing do it. It's like watching someone with a good golf swing. Where it looks graceful. Is that slang? No, you guys have a little. You guys got a little parasol. Hey, what up, Sark? Hope you're well. I'm gonna go look for this disc here. Somewhere over here. Oh, I see it. Let's grab some putters. I mean, dude, this is a hell of a drive. Wait, is that shit facing the right way? Yeah. Looks like that's right. This is really good. I think this is the best I've ever thrown. Okay. All right, keeper. Par. No, that's fair. That putt sucked. Okay, par. Take it. We take it. I don't think I've ever birdied this. That was like inches away. Hole 8. Let's do it. What do we got? 259 feet. Another par 3. Hole 8 is the fairway we were on earlier while attempting par 5 or hole 5. I don't have UDisc up and running on my phone right now because it's stramming. But otherwise I could check. It would tell me if I had parred this before. Okay. Beta, following the arrows. Is Bigfoot out there? I don't think this is like big Squatch territory. I think this is 8 with its back out towards the dreaded the par 5 hole there. No, this is 9. Where the fuck is 8? Was that 8? 6, 7. Did I somehow fuck this up? I did 8? Oh, that was 8. Seven was a par. 7 was the par through the woods towards the parking lot. Are the notes I'm taking? No, I just keep forgetting to enter it. 7 was 1. No, 7. Yeah, 7 was par. Okay, I'm just making sure. Making sure I get it right. Okay, we're on 9. Yeah, I don't know why. You know, actually I do know why. It's because this tripod sucks, but also because the way the grabber grabs the phone, in order to keep the camera free and the grabber not touching any buttons, the phone is like sitting way out on the end of it, so it sags the whole thing. Falsifying records? Never. Okay, hole 9 is a fucking nightmare, dude. Also, some of these holes I'm on for so long, I forget even what like day it is. Like, jeez, it's one of my friend's birthdays. I don't remember who though. Oh well. Must not be that important. All right, well, here we go. Familiar sight. This is way long. Hole 9 is 564 feet at the par of 4. It is, I mean, it's through that clearing, through another clearing, over the creek. It's just way the fuck out there. The strat here, I mean, dude, you got to get it through these trees, low, straight, and with a little right turn. That's just a shot shape that requires so much finesse. I'll grab my understable boy that will have a tendency at my arm speed to sort of tilt up, but at that, other than that, it's just pretty much, what do they call it? Spray and pray, poke and hope. Have I hit a hole in one? I've never aced on like on a serious hole B surf. At a little like putt course that was like 110 feet or whatever, I made one, but that doesn't count. All right, here we go. Hole 9. Blast this low and straight. Hope the disc's instability tips it up, and I get the ever so slight turn to the right. That's the vision. I just need to keep it low. Keep it low. Pretty good. I leaned it to the left. the disc helped me out, stood up a little, went straight, we take those. Yeah, we take those. Disc helped me out though. Any of my other discs wouldn't have stood up and got to flat. They would have stayed at this angle and then dumped into these trees. So the disc did help me. No gimp mask out here. No, I could ask one of the pedophiles that keep going by. Hey, you fucking pedophile! You got a gimp mask for me? Do you have any water? All right, take her easy. Not yet. No gimp mask yet. Good forward progress. I like it. Low and straight. All right, more of the same. What up, Rodriguez? Thank you, T. Guth, keeping score. All right, so the creek is running through the middle of, between this area and this area, there's the creek. The fairway, you can see, it's through there. I mean, that's just so low percentage. You can actually see, I believe the basket is there. But the idea is you go out, hook around, upshot, putt. That's your par. If you're birdieing, you need to be farther up than I am now. And fuck, dude, I don't know. This will be a hard birdie. The pros I've seen play the course, they play for par on this one. All right, now I'm getting rid of the understaby boy, because that one has a tendency to tip up and go right. Now I'm wanting to lean left, so I'm going to blast something out there and hopefully low, straight, and with a little right at the end. Okay. Yeah, when the Pro Tour comes to Austin, the pros pile in here. I should come when they do that, actually. That'll be fun. All right, this is not great. Oh, dude, I got another forehand. I gotta not shy away from it. I gotta throw forehand. Not gonna get better unless I just keep doing it. All right, I gotta keep it flat. I gotta keep it low. I want it to go off to the left, come back to the right. Keep it low. Keep it tilted. Don't want it flipping up and going way off to the left. All right, keep it flat. No problem. That's what I'm talking about. That's my shot of the day so far for me. That's the one. I got to keep practicing it. You got to have the forehand. Came out nice and flat, and then you saw the disc stability tug it back to the right. It's normal for the way a forehand spins. That was good. God, it feels so good when it all comes together. We got it. Hammer throws every now and then. I came across this. You guys were over there earlier, up on the clearing. This is when I was like off adventuring without you. I went down the fairway of 9 the wrong way, just trying to finish 5. Yeah, the forehands come out real fast because I'm more used to throwing baseballs, but I do not have the control down yet. All right, here's my lie. Really good, actually. And the basket, let me elevate you. It's going to be through here. Okay. Let's back you up. So I think what I'm going to do, there's the lie. You'll see me in frame. I think I'm going to throw a stable buoy up there and hope it curves into the left, because this side, I could try a forehand maybe. It's just a little more congested, and there's the creek over there. So I'm going to throw it up there and see if I can curve it into the left with the old Toro here. Even a skip would be nice. Throw it off to the right, come down, skip up. Kind of a rip. The basket's actually a ways up there, so I'm gonna just throw it up this path hard and leaning to the left and see if we can. Let's get some progress. This is 2 throwing 3 on 9. All right. All right, throw it hard. Hyzer it. Oh no. Skip too early. That's more like what I needed. It's good though. We're up there. We're moving. 3. Yeah, the skip on the second one was rough, but it still put me in a better spot. All right, there's basket. I hit this tree off the skip, bounced over here, got a little lucky. This is our toss. So that is 1, 2, 3. I should, in theory, be able to par this. Let me go get that other one. We'll be up there. We'll putt. Okay. So that was 3. This would be par. This would be a miracle par. I meant we're going to have to probably save bogey. That's what I meant. This is another forehand friendly toss here. Alright, this I gotta keep low. Flat too, so I don't want it. Putters, when you release it, they tend to just stay, well, my putters, they stay on that angle. So if I release it like this, it's just gonna go. Keep it flat. Get it in there close. 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 We take those. Purple's the keeper. Purple's the keeper. It's going to be a bogey save. I'll take it. Forehand's been a... Wait, who was it? Snow crash. Forehand's been a train wreck today, but it's coming together. I don't really have a forehand to get back. got? I parred out 6, 7, 8 pars, 8 over. To wrap it up, I think my best here is 7 over. So actually not bad. If I hadn't absolutely fucking collapsed on 5, it might have been okay. This is what I'm talking about though. Watching this course, it just looks like disaster the whole way. I guess technically it's 9 holes and I'm 8 over. That's fucking terrible. But for me, that's pretty good. I say we run it back. Let's go. I need some water. And then, dude, we go till it's dark. Then we go home and game. Yeah, this course, if you missed the beginning, this course is not where I intended to play today. This is like a black diamond. Little black diamond 9-hole. But it's the end of the water. Let's go find some more. Whatever, baptism by fire. Follow the arrows, Beta. Actually, I think I have water in the car. Let's go get that, and then we're good. I hear skaters, so we're not far. Yeah, nice little 9-hole course. It is getting later, which means that's why we're seeing more people. Everyone's getting off work. No, we need more water. You're getting in the car. Let's see. This way? We'll do it this way. Okay. Get a little bump of AC. We'll go fill. Oh, here. Shit. I guess that works. Okay. I don't even know if the drinking fountains work, but we're gonna go check it out. A Slurpee on the way home. Schleb. Holy fuck. Are you speaking my language? go get a little smoothie. Woo! Alright, let's see if we can get out of here without killing a pedophile's food. Little Lunchables are running all around here. Parking lot was empty when I got here. Packed now. Skate park is full. I bet that's where most of these cars are from. But we're gonna be seeing more people out on the links. What up, Cal? All right, it's a real short drive, but we can park over by the bathrooms. Would it really be a Sark disc golf stream if I didn't get the public bathrooms on camera? Just real quick, just a little peek. See what's going on over there. Okay. Oh, what's this I see? Oh my God, dude, there's people in there. There's people in there with their dicks out. Oh my fucking God. Is there a drinking fountain though? Of secondary importance, is there a drinking fountain? Let's get this. This helps me carry one water bottle. And then I can... You'll wait here? What, while I get closer to the bathroom? No, dude. What the fuck, dude? No, What the fuck, dude? Alright, there's a lot of moving pieces here. Get your little parasol. Alright, let's go find water. I can't see Chet. The glare's too strong. Yeah, we're going into the woods. This one should go, now that you have like basic course familiarity, we should zip right through it. Sun's getting low though. I don't have any glow discs. Okay. Okay. Hey, check it out. Drinking fountains. Right outside the fucking ladies' bathroom. Yes, fucking yes, Dad. Wait here. Hold on. God, fresh water. My dune. My America. Okay, good enough. I've got more pressure pissing out of my 900-year-old dick than that drinking fountain had. We gooch, though. We gooch. So this place, the disc golf course is in the trees you see way at the end ahead of us. And then it's just a general, like, sports center. Baseball, multiple football pitches, mate. American football field, right over there. All right, let's drive back and go again. Complex. Sports complex. Good call, good call. What up, Guardian? Late, how'd the games go? You're here just in time for round 2. Fight! The real battle is going to be hole 5 and under 10. Hole 5 in, question mark. Louder. Oh, am I? Oh, it's loud again. All right, copy that. We'll. What up, Fake, by the way? I saw that. And we're back in, like, good acoustics in the car. All right. I'll stop shouting. All right, run it back. Now, almost always round 2 is worse than round 1. But we're gonna give it our college best here. All right, we got our spot back. We ride. Is this ASMR? What up, Shannon? No. This is GLHF. I'll be right around. Grab you. Why isn't Sark pink right now? Is it really that loud? It's too early for the sleepers, though, Fate. There's no one actually sleeping right now. Oh, it's the car door closing. right, let's do it. Water, check. Discs, check. Keep it low, keep it straight. Check. I see a hype train. I never even look at those. Hey, what's up? Whoever just popped in, what the fuck is up? Hope you're well. Thanks. Once more into the breach. We're going back. Brushy Creek. Round 2. Got to be better than 8 over. Would love 5 of those to not be on 10. I hear my phone beeping, but I can't see what the fuck's coming in, so drop in the quarter pipe. It does look fun. Alright, let's not get muddy. Do you have to wear those sunglasses all the single moms don't see? Oh yeah, so nobody can tell that I'm secretly looking at their privates. They're prescription actually, so without them I would be hurting for certain. Oh, I mean, look at it. It's just so nice. Hole 1, we meet again. Back in Cactus Land. I mean, it sets you up from the beginning. Keep it low, keep it straight. What up, Murderous? This is Brushy Creek. It is really good. But it is also really difficult. Hold on. We have power cable situation. What up, Big Mac? All right, let's throw a couple here. What up, Pat Man? Let's throw a couple. We'll throw a few here. Let's see. Let's get back in the swing of things. Oh. I think the little parasol. Sun might be too low, but also that means it's not too hot. So, what are we even aiming for? Oh yeah, okay. Let me give you the spiel. Am I winning? I mean, I'm disc golfing. It's beautiful. I think so. Hole 1, 529 feet, par 4. $529 feet. Here's what we're looking at. He's got his little book. Well, my score keeping's usually on the phone. Same with the map for the course, all that shit, and music. Madam Sark does not disc. Negative, negative. The hole for this, we gotta get it This is the danger on this hole. This tree eats up shots, and if you try and curve it around, this shit eats up the shots. Blasting it through this garage door sized opening here, low, flat, and getting it out into the open down there, that's what you're after. The hole itself, or the basket, is clear at the end. You see there's a little shade, that's the mouth of a little shaded tunnel back there that goes back onto this green that is basically on top of a little ridge that drops off behind and on either side. So low and flat. Gotta hit one of those. I gotta hit one of those Heimberg shots. The low laser beams. I'm gonna throw a few off one. And my one scoring self-generosity is we'll keep which one doesn't suck. I'll throw 3. Whichever one sucks the least, we'll keep that. And then from then on, it's harsh reality. All right, 3 drivers. Let's see if we can get one to not suck. This is always this is pretty much the only hole on this course that's even remotely open. So this is like your only shot to do some little warm-up action. I use understable drivers on this because my arm speed is slow enough that they don't dump to the left, but fast enough that I can get more out of a driver than a mid-range. All right, keep it low. Keep it low. God damn it, it looks so good in the sun. Low, I feel good about that. I flipped it up though.